My name is Pierce, but you looked after my mother. She's called Mrs. Jones. She's 85 years old, and I just got a query about something that happened while she was on your ward.
Okay, yeah.
I was most delighted with everything, and her discharge, went very well. But she came in with abdominal pain,
Right.
and she tells me that about every 4 hours she would have her bottom checked.
Yes, that's right.
I don't understand why a woman of 85
Yes,
she's been through the Second World War.
yes,
She survived it.
yes,
She's a true lady, my mummy.
yes.
And I don't understand why she'd have to be violated in such a way to look at her bottom.
I know, it does sound unusual, doesn't it? It does sound bizarre. I can explain it to you whether
I'd be most grateful because
not, yes.
I'm most worried.
Yes, what happens is there's a very high incident of pressure areas throughout the trust a couple of years ago now.
What are pressure areas?
Where patients who would be nursed in hospital for a long time in bed would get pressure sores on their hips,
Okay.
on their bottoms, or on their elbows, or on their hips.
Yes.
They left in one position for a long time.
Yes.
They would develop pressure areas which often would turn into bigger problems than the things that they came into hospital.
Okay.
So what they do is do an assessment on everybody called a Waterloo assessment, named after the nurse who came up with it. And if you score high enough on that, if you're vulnerable enough to get pressure areas, then every 4 hours they'd make sure that your position is changed in bed and that your pressure areas, including your bottom, are checked, so they can just make sure that no pressure areas are.
Does it require a chaperone?
Is it because she calls me doing it by myself, or?
Yes, absolutely. And I just want to, I imagine, most nurses are female.
Yeah.
My mother is of a certain age.
Yes. I mean, if she,
And I mean, she thought that perhaps she was safe with you because she felt you were a little bit effeminate, and she said, that your hands were always warm. But I wonder,
I mean,
is it totally appropriate?
I mean, it's a fact now. I say unfortunately, it's just a fact. There is a lot more male nurses, and more often than not,
I see.
we just carry out the duties that the female nurses would do. There's certain procedures I'm sensitive to.
I'm not homophobic, but are you gay?
In all honesty, that your mum was, and if she had have said, it would have been no problem at all for me to ask somebody else just to check them.
I see.
In a way, I would have been kind of, in dereliction.
She's not homophobic. She likes gays.
Yeah.
She has a very good friend. They go luncheon together every Saturday.
Yes.
He likes a cup of tea,
Yes. So I mean, if I did.
2 Fosters and a bottle of wine.
Yes. So if I did upset her by looking without asking if it was all right first, or anything like that, then just say I was sorry. But it would be worse in a way if I hadn't checked it and she would have developed a.
Steve, do you partake in alcohol?
I do. Much enjoy the glass. Yes, that's true.
Does it matter about warfarin with alcohol?
It normally doesn't. No.
I every night while I'm cooking have 2 cans of Fosters, followed by a bottle of red.
Right. A whole.
Red is good for you.
Yes, but a whole bottle sounds maybe perhaps a bit.
Would it have any effect on my warfarin levels?
On the warfarin, but will have a long-term effect on the rest of you, if you see what I mean. That's quite.
If I wear a string vest with a leather jacket, would I look good?
Realise that.
Steve, my darling. You're right.
That is terrible. What a complete waste of my time. How did you even do that?
I was forced into it, my love.
Terrible.
I love your explanation.
Honestly, we are so busy here. I can't. Shall I just say I'm busy here? Is that you, Sheila? I'm very, very impressed. It was prepared to call it Jimmy Savile. Walked off in a hump.
Oh no! Do you know he gave a beautiful explanation? Actually, it was great. I was really impressed.
Really impressed.
Tell it was Simon.
Oh,
He won't talk to you now.
It was Simon's idea.
who is that?
No, he can talk to you now.
Ah, okay. Have a very good night.
That's unbelievable.
It was Simon's idea.
Get out of here.
It was Simon's idea.
Are you alright, Steve?
Oh,
Pardon?
did you have me on speakerphone?
Yeah.
How did you not laugh at my...
I was laughing.
Steve!
Simon is bright red.
Simon.
Rachel had to leave the room.
Unbelievable.
Did you not think when I said 2 cans